Hey everyone. Okay, welcome back to my channel. My name's Teresa. I do videos on whatever I want, and today is probably the most controversial video I'm probably gonna make. So, as you can read from the title of this video, losing weight naturally versus losing weight with medication. This is kind of in response to a video I saw earlier this week of somebody talking about both of these things, and it kind of came off in a negative light to people who take medication. Now, if you don't know my story, you don't know my background, I've lost weight with Fenterman for like the past 2 years. I lost like 58 pounds or something like that back in 2023 from February to December. I like gained some weight back, and since then I've been trying to like lose weight. It's been a struggle. I added topiramate to the mix and just kind of been on this journey since then. And so here I am for really both things. And yeah, I kind of have a script here this time, which is new because I just kind of blab, and for some reason, people watch me. So let's get into this. So you're probably wondering, like, what is the common denominator between these two things? Well, obviously, when it comes to weight loss, the common denominator is we all want to lose weight. Whoa, who would have thought? That's the common denominator. No matter how you go about this, whatever it is, we all want to lose weight. And that's the one thing we all have in common, right? The reasoning behind why we want to lose weight is obviously going to vary from person to person. And then how we do it is also going to vary through person to person. Some people don't want to go through the weight loss medication. Some people need to, want to. That's all going to vary through person to person, right? So no matter what, though, it all comes down to we all want to lose weight, and that's our common denominator right there. So, as someone who has and has been losing weight with medication, most people I've talked to, and even for myself, have tried losing weight naturally, and it just did not work. And fun fact is, studies have shown that people who are obese, they try to lose weight naturally, and only 1 to 5% of people who are obese can lose weight naturally. That's like that much, you guys, of people who can actually lose weight naturally. So the people who do that, it's a very, very small percentage. So if you can do that, that is amazing. Like, thumbs up, hats off to you guys, because that's like a hard thing to accomplish, especially when you're obese and you have a lot of weight to lose. That's a huge accomplishment, and that should absolutely be celebrated. But for most people, it's a really hard thing to accomplish, and that's okay. So, and there's a lot of factors too that go into weight loss, such as medical conditions, biology, the medications you're already on, and so much more that go into it as well. People talk about, your genetic weight as well, and that's always up for debate if that's a real thing or not. I don't know. I'm not in the medical field, so there's a lot of factors into it. A lot of women obviously, struggle with PCOS and thyroid issues, and that can very much make it hard to lose weight as well. So, a lot of things going on that make it difficult to lose weight. And this was a comment that I saw on the video. I'm actually going to minimize this for a second because this comment actually kind of got to me, you guys. And it said, I agree that mindset and mental health play a major role in weight gain. And that's exactly what people need to address to lose weight sustainably. Losing weight without medication helps you build lasting habits and maintain results, as the person in this video did. In contrast, weight loss drugs can be a shortcut that doesn't teach people about the root cause of their weight issues or how to maintain progress. Often people lose weight on the drug but regain it once they stop, and if they haven't made real life changes. That's what I understand you're saying in this video. And I completely agree that if something seems to be too good to be true, it usually is, and rarely rely, oh my gosh, shortcuts rarely lead to lasting success. Okay, a few things in that comment that really irks me. Just because you take a weight loss drug does not mean you have a weaker mindset. Okay, I'm going to read what I wrote so I don't really go off on this. So, weight loss drugs help you to shut down the food noise, make better decisions when going out to eat, help you eat less while working with the natural hormones in your body, boosting your metabolism. Some help lower your blood sugar, and there's one like Zepbound that help like slower your stomach, like emptying your stomach. And it's not a mind thing. Like it's not a mindset either, which I don't like how that was said. When losing weight naturally, your body has to learn how to do all of that by itself, which is really hard to do. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. Either way, you go about losing weight, there is still a 90 some percent chance. I think like 90, I don't know if it's 90% or like 95%. Like it's really high, or 98. I don't even know. It's like a 90 some percent chance of regaining the weight back. So whether or not you do it with medication or without medication, we all have the chance of regaining the weight back. So none of us are off the hook when it comes to regaining the weight back. That's why it's important that whether you do this naturally or with a weight loss drug, everything that you learn throughout this journey, you then carry on throughout the rest of your life. This is a lifestyle change. That's why I stay away from the word diet and things of that nature. So hopefully, like throughout this journey, you're learning to drink more water. You're learning to exercise more. You're learning to eat more protein, eat more fiber, um, and things of that nature, more balanced meals, eat out less, those kinds of things. And so that's what you need to carry on throughout the rest of your life. For me, where I'm at with my journey is this time around, I'm actually working with a dietitian to help make better diet choices. And half of this is because for me, with my job, is I have clients that go out to eat every single week. Um, right now, I think I'm down to 2 clients that go out every single week, but that's difficult because that's not the lifestyle right now that I want to live. And so trying to like help find restaurants and stuff that are, have good choices and for me while also still like doing my job and doing my, you know, job and service, I guess, like to my clients, it's hard. Again, and even just like financial, like I've talked about before in the past, that's difficult too for me. So I am also pro, like, if you're going to go through this, whether or not you do this naturally or with a weight loss drug, is to also work with a dietitian. Um, because that very much helps, especially for the fact that with a weight loss drug specifically, it's supposed to be suppressing the appetite, right? So then you get into the situation of like force feeding yourself because you might not be eating enough calories. And I know this is like very, like, can be very triggering to some people, but again, this is why I think it's important to work with a dietitian as well to make sure you're eating enough calories as well. One of the things I'm working on with my dietitian actually is eating smaller meals throughout the day and making sure like I'm eating snacks as well. And I've been really struggling with that because I'm not much of a snack eater. I very much eat like a small, lunch, well, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and I don't snack throughout the day. And it's more harder for me, during my job where I have clients all throughout the day, to make that happen. But hey, I'm working on it. So, um, now, kind of to wrap this up, because again, I got this whole video idea from somebody I was watching on YouTube. With all this in mind, I want you guys to be like very cautious of like who you're consuming on social media because oftentimes like people who make weight loss related content, if they lose weight naturally, they oftentimes have not talked to people who have lost weight with a medication and they themselves have not even lost weight with the medication either. So that's kind of important to note. So be really cautious about like who you consume on social media. Um, yeah, the person who I watched, they definitely, they were one of the 1 to 5% that was able to lose weight naturally. And again, props to them. Um, have a comment. With Fentanyl, do you have dry mouth? Oh yeah. It's awful. Excuse me. It is awful. I also have year-round allergies, so the fact that like I'm getting like my postnasal drip with my allergies is really a win over here for me. I also have a client that I take grocery shopping now on Thursdays, and we like book it through Walmart on Thursdays, and I don't have my water with me um, when I have that client, and it's terrible. Cause yeah, I get like this and I just get that dry mouth and it's awful. And so yeah, every single time I've been on Fentanyl, I get the dry mouth. Like that has been the common side effect every single time. That and unfortunately the constipation. But I'm also on topiramate, so that also amplifies that side effect. But yeah, oh my god, the dry mouth with the Fentanyl, and like I said, having that client that I have to book it through Walmart with, um, yeah, is terrible. Um, so yeah, it's a lot of fun on Thursday mornings for me, especially because mornings is when he like needs to go, and that's when my like my allergies are the worst, and also like when the dry mouth is the worst. And thinking about getting on Fentanyl. Oh wait, so drinking more water helps. Yes, so drinking more water helps. It also helps your weight loss in general. And yes, it's just a side effect of the Fentanyl. Literally, like everybody who's on Fentanyl experiences dry mouth. I've also, and this might just be like where I'm at, like environmental wise, like the dry lips, I've had to like smear on Vaseline because my lips get so like chapped now. But yeah, I'm glad you're thinking about getting on Fentanyl. If you do, I really hope like it works for you. So yeah, it's for me, it's been a success. Um, So I hope it is for you as well. So yeah, as I was saying with people who make videos, be cautious of who you consume because the ones who have not, even tried a weight loss drug, who, lost the weight naturally, never tried a weight loss drug, probably never even talked to anybody who tried a weight loss drug, they are more likely to spread false information about weight loss drugs. And that's not good either. Here on my channel, I am very pro doctor. Whatever you and your doctor decide is what's best for you. However you want to go about, your weight loss journey is up to you and your doctor. There are risks with everything in life, honestly, but especially when it comes to weight loss and whether you want to do that naturally or with medication, there are risks to both. And the risks the benefits have to outweigh the risks. So always, always talk to your doctor first before you attempt anything. Everyone who wants to lose weight is welcomed on this channel because again, the common denominator is we all just want to lose weight. And it does not matter how we go about it. Everybody is welcomed here. So that's what today's video is about. If you guys have any more questions, especially about like fentanyl in general or topiramate, I can definitely answer those ones. And this is another thing too I want to say before leaving here is there's more weight loss medications out there than just Ozempic and Manjaro. You also have Wegovy and Zepbound. They are also classified as GLP-1s. Excuse me. But before you do that, there are other drugs that you can try, such as fentanyl and topiramate. You can try fentanyl alone first. Then if that doesn't work, you can try fentanyl and topiramate. If that doesn't work, then you can try tenuate, I think is what it's called. You take that 3 times a day, an hour before eating each day, um, and that can help lose a few pounds as well. And let's see. And then, of course, you have your injectables, which is Wegovy and Zepbound. And then, of course, your more well-known ones of um, Ozempic and Manjaro. So, yeah. What time of day do you take fentanyl? So I take fentanyl right in the morning. On my phone, I have it set to 6:30 in the morning, but I get up at like 5:30. So and then I lay there for 15 minutes because I need time to actually wake up and function. So I take it like 5:45. So my prescription says before breakfast. So that's just when I take it. And yeah, so I take fentanyl with my topiramate, which is like I think 100 milligrams is what I take it with. So, and then I take it with another medication as well, which is spirulactone, um, which is not weight loss related. Um, so yeah, and my fentanyl is 1 time a day as well. I think time a day and dosing can obviously can vary as well. I think so can like time of day, I think. But I think the most common is in the morning before breakfast. So yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. You are so welcome for the information. like I said, I just wanted to get some good information out there as somebody who's actually been on these medications. And like I said, I've been on Fentanyl since 2023, and now I'm on topiramate as well. I have had personal conversations with my doctor about these medications. Yes, I've even had the conversation of injectables with my medication. Yeah, I've had conversations with the medication themselves. No, with my doctor as well. And so I'm always, like I said, I am pro doctor. I am pro having conversations with your doctor about these things. And that's why I'm very passionate about this of like if you want to go through a weight loss journey and talk to your doctor and be cautious of who you consume on social media because they could be spreading not, reliable information, especially if they themselves have not even touched a weight loss medication, if they haven't even talked to people with a weight loss who's been on a weight loss medication. Um, so yeah, with all that said, you guys, I hope you guys liked this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you found this helpful in any way, shape, or form. Let me know if you have questions down in the comments below. Hit the bell for notifications. I post every single weekend. Hit that subscribe button as well. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, have a great week, you guys. I don't know how it's November, but enjoy your week. Have a healthy week, just like this commenter said down below. And I will see you all next week. Bye.